Hello and welcome back to Sean's RP Gaming, where I put the really poor into gaming. So we're going to pick up right where we left off in the last episode, and make our way towards Tiamat. So it's been about 5 days since my last recording. Unfortunately, I have had an issue with... Well, I've had some technical issues, so I've not been able to get the last few days recorded. Okay. Didn't want to lock onto him, but it'll do, I suppose. Lock onto the right person, please. Okay, so... So we've just unlocked Shadow Flight in the last episode after beating the first mini-boss and meeting Samael, who has tasked us to go and fight 4 bosses. And bringing back the hearts. I do that every time. So my thing right now is I just need to remember to keep my distance from the enemies and not be too greedy. But where's the fun in that? So I was asked while I was at work the other day by one of my colleagues why I'm choosing the games I am to play on my channel. Playing the games that I enjoy. I don't chase trends. I don't chase views. I play games to have fun. And if I can make something of it on my channel, then that will be absolutely fantastic. But I am here to have fun and enjoy the games that I enjoy, and hopefully share them with people. Teleport location for later on in the game. So, one of the reasons why I love this game so much is it has you coming back on yourself a lot to solve puzzles, find hidden parts, and this is definitely not just a singular linear game where you go in one direction and never see anything ever again. So the chances are, if you see a location or see something that looks a bit strange on this game, you'll be coming back here later on. So, the choking grounds. We'll... Ooh, my bat friends. Oh, come on, I pressed circle there. So my goal is to save up enough souls to buy a weapon from Vulgrim. So I will just pop up here, and I will show you the weapon that I'm interested in buying. We have a choice of 2 to start off with. So, Vulgrim will buy artifacts off of us, which we found one in the last episode. So these are the weapons I'd like to buy. So, I'm going to try and save for the 5,000 one, the Harvester, as that will help me gather more souls as we play, and then we'll be able to unlock other upgrades quicker. So, we've got abilities we can get. Health and rage crystals, and that's just an all-round restore. So we'll save up for these 2 weapons. So without further ado, let's run around the area and kill as much as we can.
Probably won't be affording that weapon in this episode, but potentially in the next one we will. We're about halfway, I believe, with the next set of quests we've got to do in a moment. But for now, I'm just going to farm up some enemies in this area, preferably without taking too much damage. Make that guy suffer for that in a second. There we go. So now I could do with some bats or some husks. This is exactly what I wanted right here. Just squish all these guys' heads to get my health back. Or splat them on the floor just to prove me wrong. So, I'm not going to mess about with this guy too much. I'm just going to throw things at him. And completely miss, apparently. Oh, there's a second one. Brilliant. So I'm going to have to just actually try and be a decent gamer for once and avoid all damage. And I failed completely miserably at that. There we go. Saw that coming a million miles away. Did try to prevent it, but where's the fun in that? You'll hear me say that a lot because, as I say, I play games for the fun of it, not to be the best of the best. When I play games that, like Battlefield or essentially anything really where it's a first-person shooter, I don't play it for the KD. In fact, if anything, my friends tell me I play for the opposite way around. I play for the deaths over the kills. But for me, when it comes to games like that, I prefer going for the objective over the finding other people to kill. Okay, that's that guy down. Got my artifact as well, so if I was to sell that, that would be enough souls to unlock the first of the two scythes. But as I've said, I would prefer to get the expensive one first. So we're going to save for that first. And hopefully we won't get defeated too many times in that progress. Oh, come on. I was trying to pick up the car there and to throw it in, but yeah, he thought that was funny as well. Just use the horn a bit to knock him back. Just so I don't take too much damage. Okay, that's that one dead. Let's get our health. No, actually, we're going to leave that health crate there for a bit longer, as we don't need it right at this second. No point wasting something that I will use later. Might as well defeat this guy just for the fun of it. Okay. So that's where we're going next. That'll set us on to our next set of missions. But as I've said, for now I just want to run around and grab a few more souls from around. Just make sure my health's nice and topped up. Okay. Defeat these guys. So one of my favourite attacks on here is like a lunge forward dash, which unfortunately we don't have yet. Just makes dodging
beneficial, other than for the fact that it helps you save your health. That's just rude, just constantly hitting me from behind. Okay, let's go over here, take down the big bloaty guys, and then we'll move on to the objective. No, you're not going to get me again. Okay, yes you are. So when I get pinned into corners like that, I need to remember to use the horn over everything else. Okay, so this is where I should probably be using stuff like that. My wrath. Okay, move, 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 move. Oh. Okay, defeat him. Hopefully give me a little bit of health. But oh, he blew himself up after chasing me. I didn't think that was me defeating him. Okay. Now that would be embarrassing to be defeated by a husk. Can't believe I forgot my name there. My name? Their name? Okay. So with any luck, we might be able to just throw cars at this guy. Use aim mode. There we go. Now, if only I'd done that to start with, might have actually saved us a bit of a headache. Grab this chest. And that'll give us some nice souls. Smash him. And finish him off. Okay. Let's head back, get the health chest, and then we will head on our way to the next area. A nice little friendo there for me to say hello to. I'm not sure if it's picking it up on camera, but traffic outside my house seems to be very heavy today, so if that is picking up on audio, I do apologise. Right. So I'd prefer to get souls from these guys so we will beat them rather than smash them. Okay. Let's pop down the way to see our friend. So if you remember in the last episode, we grabbed a horn off of Vulgrim so that we could move the stone giants out of the doorways, and that's who we're going to see now.
Have come for the destroyer. My brother spoke of your coming, but a powerful curse holds me now. I cannot help you. Any curse can be broken. Yes, perhaps. These servants of the destroyer walk unseen within the realm of shadow. By their blood we are bound. By their blood shall we be free. I can no longer move within the Shadow Realm. Much of my power has left me. You need not enter it. I will grant you the power to see into the accursed realm for a time. But to what end? What hope have we now against the Destroyer's foul sorcery? Hope will not bring you freedom.
Okay, so let's head to the places we need to access the combat areas for the to break the curse. Okay. Big ominous scary eye. So for this one, I have to defeat enemies in the air. Alright. Easy enough to do. Starts you off with a bit of with a bit of false hope. Somehow that countered. Well, so did that one apparently. Okay. Done. That one was an easy one. Builds your confidence up, makes you feel like you're doing... The rest of them are going to be a walk in the park like that. Okay. Feel like a bit of a waste of time collecting these chests, but I don't like to leave chests uncollected if I can. That's one down, 3 to go. We will go in a clockwise order. So this one is essentially we've just got to kill enemies with a finisher, which for the bats it's pretty easy because you just jump over to them and you just keep pressing circle. With any luck I should be able to get all 4 of these in one without touching the ground. Yes, I did. Oh, more respawning. See if we can keep going, see how long I can keep going before I touch the floor. Oh, I thought I missed that. Any more bats? Any more bats? Nah, looks like that's it. Unfortunately. But we managed to do 8 in a row, which I was impressed with that. I always set it as a personal challenge for me to try and do that. Usually I end up missing like 1 or 2. But that one I was impressed with. So a lot of the time I'll be doing this and I'll just completely forget that I'm meant to be using finishers. Oh look, another bat spawned. So he's an easy one, so I'll just jump over him and get him. Okay, the scythe guys are here. Take off the legs as always. Yeah, I missed out on a finisher there because somehow I managed to kill him while I was doing my other finisher. These first challenges are pretty easy, even on apocalyptic. Well, here comes Fire Fist Ace. You don't have to fight these guys. You can actually just keep killing the enemies around. Which makes it easier. So if you can ignore them, do so, but if not, might be better just to fight the big guy. So we've got 5 more to kill now. Four. So benefits is when you are doing your finisher, you do get invincibility from being killed. So it can be used at the right time. And there we go. We didn't have to fight the fire fists. Which, that was a bit of a cop-out for me, because I usually do fight them, but I just didn't feel like it today. The faster you can get it done, the more souls you get from completing it anyway.
Can we do it again?
Probably one of the only things I've ever agreed with you for there, Watcher. So, I'm not sure if we will be playing the Crucible or not. I might do. Never actually beaten the Crucible, so could be worth a challenge. And could be worth something trying to do just so that I could say that I've finally done it. I usually get to the upper tiers of it and then just stop for some reason. Okay, now time for our 3rd encounter. So this one, I've just got to defeat as many enemies, or kill all the enemies that are required before my health runs out. There will be a poisonous smog in the air. Luckily, there is chests that spawn around the outer edge that give you health back. And we'll definitely be making as much use of that as possible. But, as you know, making these guys go splat gives me health back, so for the first part, all we have to do is just finish them. That's if I can stand close enough to actually do it. Oh, I lost my combo. Oh well. Just keep going with the combos. Not combos, I mean finishers. Still can't find any more husks. So these should bring me to roughly halfway completion. Yeah, running away from me. Okay, that looks like that might be a mole. So halfway like I thought. And we're almost 50% of our way towards the target for getting our next weapon as well, so that's working out really well for us. Saw that come in. Makes a change that I'm actually able to dodge, because, let's face it, I'm really bad at dodging. But I'm even worse at blocking. So, 20 left to go, and currently our health is still at a point where we're able to keep up with it. I do wish I remembered what the names of all these enemies were, so that when they do show up on screen I can reference them properly. As I say, the only one I seem to remember are husks, and maybe the bloaters. So stick near these chests, because when I do this, I can grab them again. Makes it so much easier. Okay. Well, that failed, didn't it? Don't know what I was expecting to happen there while I was holding my action bar. So grab this. Make our way over to that health chest. Grab the health. And we will do that twice. And seeing as we've done that a couple of times, that should be bringing him down to almost enough health where I can finish him pretty quickly. Oh, sounds like our health's getting a bit too low, so we will finish this guy off and beeline it for the chest. Even though there's only one enemy left to kill. And there we go. That's that event finished. $2,700 souls.
Excellent.
I feel like I could have done a bit better there, Watcher, but thank you for the compliment. Okay, let's go on to the fourth and final area. Well, we're walking past these graves, might as well smash them to get a few extra souls, even though only though it's one or two. Most people would normally just save up and get the first one, but I'm not most people, and I like to make things more difficult for myself than I already need to. Okay, let's get this fourth one out of the way. Okay, so this one's just to kill as many enemies as fast as physically possible. I mean, if they all come close enough, I can just do that. Probably should have saved that for later on, but... But again, it could probably just be a case of... going around and just smushing the heads. Trying to work on the getting tongue-tied and forgetting what I'm talking about thing, but doesn't seem to be going very well. So we're already over halfway. In a blink of an eye. Take that guy's legs off. Apparently, War likes his shin trophies. Ow! Rude much. Okay, that's that guy done. One more. I got locked into an animation. Oh. Okay, let's try that again. I'm not 100% sure how I managed to get locked into an animation there, because I actually wasn't pressing anything on my control pad. But we'll take that as a user error. Yes, we already know this. That wipes out the majority of them. Now it's just clean-up duty. I know I should probably use the Wrath abilities for when the bloats come to get me, but it's fine. Well, actually, that guy became personal. He had to give me the health back he took off me. Okay. Try this again. Hopefully this time won't be destroyed. The bloats are back. Okay. Doing a lot better this time around, I feel. Take these two guys, and then that should be it. Yes, we did a lot better this time. Where's the big guy? There he is. Let's not get him over here before. There we go. That's the completion of the fourth and final seal. With only 2,000 souls left to go before we can get our weapon. I like how it's giving me a parry system, even though the chances are I'll never use it. So that's the fourth seal. Let's head back to our friendly stone giant.
Must be the last of them. Let's get out of here.
I'm going completely the wrong way. So then I was following the Vulgrim shop on the map rather than the waypoint. I can never seem to get that to go right the first time. Okay, that's gonna do it for our first episode. Second episode today. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you you see, please hit the subscribe button and like this video. I will see you in the next episode. Thank you very much.